What up, nomads? I am currently on vacation, so I'm filming this in Los Angeles, California. And not only am I in LA, I'm actually currently in a home exchange that I booked online. And for some of you, you may have heard of home exchange. It's kind of an alternative to Airbnb where you can stay at people's homes for super cheap. In fact, if you host people in your home, you get guest points and then you can turn around and spend those on your vacation accommodation. So I'm spending 5 days here in LA in this beautiful home exchange, and I wanted to walk you through the process of booking a home exchange, how it's been for me as a host as well as a guest, take you on a tour of this amazing one, and just tell you a little bit more about the process and why it's such a great way to save money when you travel. Let's go. How does home exchange work? Well, after you create an account and create your home listing, you can start browsing more than 450,000 homes available for exchanges. Enter your preferred dates, search the city, and narrow it down if you have specific needs, like number of bedrooms, or wants, like having access to a pool. When you look at an individual listing, you'll see their calendar with color-coded dates. These represent the host's availability and type of exchange they prefer. A reciprocal exchange means you are staying at someone's house, and at the same time or at a later date, they'll stay at your house for an agreed upon amount of time. But this is only one way to use home exchange. The other involves hosting and staying at places in exchange for guest points. For example, this spot here is 198 guest points a night. So if I stay there for 7 nights, that's 1,386 guest points. You'll message the host to see if they can accommodate you, and you might have to reach out to a few hosts to get the city and dates that you want. But in my experience, most major cities have hundreds of home exchange members, so I've always managed to secure a booking. Once everything is confirmed, your guest points will transfer from your account to your host's account, and you can continue to chat to coordinate arrival times, housekeeping fees, and tourist recommendations. You don't need a home exchange membership to browse listings, but you do need a membership, which is $175 USD per year, to book, but it's for unlimited stays for a whole year. Now you might be wondering, how do I earn guest points to exchange if I'm not doing a reciprocal exchange? That's where hosting comes in. When you list your home, you're under no obligation to accept guests or even add dates to your calendar. But hosting is where you really can earn points. You list the number of guest points you'd like to receive per night for your place, and people will message you to ask about availability. For both hosts and guests, home exchange offers guarantees, coverage, and protections if things don't go exactly as planned. For a lot of people, the perk of renting an Airbnb or a VRBO or a house is that you can really make yourself comfortable and you can cook meals at home, you can do your laundry, and you usually just have a little bit more space to spread out and really make the most of a space for your vacation. So what I like to do as a host on home exchange is just kind of move my stuff out of the way to allow for the guests to make themselves comfortable and put their stuff away for the length of their stay. So in this home exchange, the hosts have done something similar where they prefer to host people for 5 days or more, and I think that just helps with kind of less in-between management of guests while they're away. But I've really appreciated that this place is really well set up to be comfortable quickly and to kind of understand the quirks of a home. You know, everyone's home has those little things that you're used to, but when someone else is using your home, you have to give them some instructions. So for example, here we have really cool Bosch washer dryer. In fact, most of the appliances here are Bosch, so very high end. And we have like instructions for the laundry, which I find super helpful. And I'm actually gonna start doing that for my house too. I think it's a great tip. The host also sent me instructions by email, which was super helpful because I shared it with the other people I was traveling with. And we all had the instructions on how to operate the dishwasher, things about when trash day and recycling day was being picked up, when the groundskeeper was coming, when we should be out for housekeeping to come in. And a lot of my experiences on home exchange have been like that, where the hosts really understand what it's like to travel and stay at other people's houses and have made adjustments so it's as comfortable as possible and easy to really take advantage of having a whole house on your vacation.
Lately, there's been a whole discussion around landlords kicking out their tenants to turn their properties into full-time Airbnbs and the impact on the housing crisis in so many North American cities. And that's why I think home exchange is really the way to go, because you're not building more properties and more hotels. You're using what's already there, real people's homes. So check it out. I'll leave a link below where you can sign up for home exchange, and you'll get free points just for creating your profile.